Hello everyone and a very good day. We are from Group 1 who will be presenting about the topic pricing policies in marketing. Here are our group member which are IMRAN, LAILI, AINIL, Khaedhir, HARITH.
Hello there, my name is IMRAN and will be your host today. A pricing policy is a company approach to determining the price that which is offered to or service to the market. What is customer-oriented? Customer-oriented can be defined as a marketing approach based on prioritizing customer and also observing customer needs and wants by using intuition, common sense, and solid data, plus but not least customer-oriented observing customer behavior. There are two characteristics of customer-oriented which are improving customer satisfaction and also long-term profitable relationship. There are three types of customer-oriented which are worth your time, building of perception, and building of trust. The advantages of customer-oriented are celebrate for customer services and also increase referrals. For disadvantages of customer-oriented, there are 2 points which are the time and effort and also becoming self-service. As a business approach of making profit and focuses on promoting sales but not pay attention to customer needs. Sales-oriented also focus on buying persuasion and uses advertising campaign by improving abilities of sales force. There are 4 characteristics of sales-oriented which are aggressive selling tactics, reliance on promotion activity, focuses on short-term planning, and also share given to promotion. There are 4 types of sales-oriented which are internet marketing, business-to-business sales, buying experience improvement, and door-to-door sales. The advantages of sales-oriented are generate short-term sales, presented the best deals, promote product to create demand, and also helping company innovate products. The disadvantages of sales-oriented are risk customer confidence, forcing and pursuing consumer, not always sustainable, high cost also.
Hello there, my name is LAILI. I will explain about these 2 points. What is demand-oriented pricing policy? Demand-oriented pricing policy is a method of pricing in which the seller attempts to set the price at the level a tender buyer are willing to pay. There are 2 characteristics in demand-oriented pricing policy. First, based on the level of consumer demand. Second, price differentiation. There are 4 types of demand-oriented pricing policy. First, psychological pricing is a marketing strategy where prices are expressed in a way that appeal more to consumer. It's aimed to appealing to a consumer emotional side. Second, leader pricing, also known as loss leader pricing, a product that is sold at the price below its market cost. This is to attract customers to purchase other than profitable product. Next, practice pricing, the practice of setting price higher than normal because lower price will have a negative impact on sales. This is to attract customers who associate higher price with superior quality. The last one is price lining, the technique of categorizing goods and service according to price in order to form obvious level of quality. The 2 advantages of demand-oriented pricing policy are lead to high potential, high profit, and act as a signal to both producer and consumer. The 2 disadvantages of demand-oriented pricing policy are difficult to do accurately and the segment must be separate enough. Next, what is profit-oriented pricing policy? It's a setting of a product price based on a particular profit cost by focusing on a target return, maximize the profit, and tends to put upward pressure on price. There are 3 characteristics of profit-oriented pricing policy. First, lower the cost of production. Second, concentrate on target profit. The last one, increase quality and quantity. The type of profit-oriented pricing policy is wholesale. The advantage of profit-oriented pricing policy are gain extra money in short term and assets are highly liquid. The disadvantage of profit-oriented pricing policy are high risk level and employee need to work hard. That's all from me. I will pass to the next presenter.
Hello there, I'm Miss AINIL. I will share with you guys about skimming and competitor-oriented pricing policies. Do you know what is skimming-oriented pricing policies? Skimming-oriented pricing policies is the setting of high price when first enters market. It also known as strategies based on product newness that skim profit from those willing to pay the lower price over the time. Here are some highlights for you. Characteristic of skimming-oriented pricing policies in marketing. First, target at all different price levels. Second, covers cost innovation. Next, type of skimming-oriented pricing policies in marketing is short life cycle. Furthermore, it has 4 advantages of skimming-oriented pricing policy. There are few advantages. First, build high-quality perception. Second, gain maximum revenue advantages. Third, cost recuperation. And last, have significant competitive advantage. However, it also has 2 disadvantages of skimming-oriented pricing policies. The 2 disadvantages, which is attract competitors and only work when demand curve inelastic. Do you guys know how about competitor-oriented pricing policies? Alright guys, we move on to the next topic. Competitor-oriented pricing policies in marketing strategy is based on competitor price and setting price. There are 2 characteristics of competitor-oriented pricing policies. Firstly, consumer price compare and switching costs from buying a product. Moreover, type of competitor-oriented pricing policies in marketing. As you can see at the slide, first, price leadership, predatory pricing, and going rates pricing. Moreover, there are 3 advantages of competitor-oriented pricing policies in marketing. First 3 advantages of competitor-oriented pricing policies in marketing is simplicity, accuracy, and low risk. However, it also has the disadvantage. Firstly, you will following herd, not thinking long-term, and will missing opportunity. Hey guys, that's all from me. Thank you for your attention.
Hello there, I'm Khaedhir. I will talk about value-oriented pricing policies and market share-oriented pricing policies. What is value-oriented pricing policies? Value-oriented pricing policies is a strategy of setting prices primarily based on a consumer's perceived value or a product or service, and also is a customer-focused pricing. It means that of price setting wherein a company primarily relies on its customer perceived value of the goods or service being sold, also known as customers' willingness to pay, to determine the price it will charge. Because it revolves around customer priority, is officially called customer-focused pricing. There are 2 strategies of value-oriented pricing policies. The first one is value-based and the second one is cost-value-based. Example of value-based, say a coffee shop company A charges twice as much for a cup of coffee than their competitor company B. Although their prices are double what others charge for similar products, people are willing to pay more than coffee from company A. Example of cost-based, if the total cost of smartphone is $3,000 for a manufacturer, then they can add 10% of the cost to get its selling price. Pricing method in pricing. Firstly, market-oriented pricing, customer perceived pricing value, price barrier pricing, competitor-based pricing, going rate pricing. Secondly, cost-oriented pricing, contribution pricing, and markup pricing. What is market share-oriented pricing policies? Market share-oriented pricing policies compare similar products being offered on the market. Then, the seller sets the price higher or lower than their competitors depending on how well their own products match up. Competitive pricing strategy is a strategy used on market share-oriented pricing. Value is commonly used to test product pricing, especially if you are new to the market. It requires thorough research on what your competitors are doing, what they offer, and what price are they offer in order to arrive at your own pricing strategy. In this strategy, there are two different types of competitors that need to be aware of while grouping them together. Firstly, direct competitors offer similar products or service and compete for the same market share. Secondly is indirect competitor, offer products or service which will overlap with yours and partly solve the problems in a completely different way. Advantage of competitor-based pricing. Firstly is simplicity. A competitor-based pricing model is very simple to implement as it requires basic research and insight into who your competitors and what are they doing with products and prices. Secondly is low risk. Since your competitors are well-known players in the market and have been around quite some time, the chances are slim that your pricing strategy might go wrong if you base it according to them. My name is Khaedhir and that's all from me.
Hello, my name is Harith. Now I will explain to you guys about loyalty-oriented and quality-oriented. There are 4 types of definitions of loyalty-oriented. The first one is person transacts with a brand. The second one is designed to reward the best customer. Third point is different shapes and forms. The last point is absolute figure. Now I will explain to you all what is characteristics of loyalty-oriented. The first one is, send customers on regular basis. The second is to buy a good if they need them. Next is not looking for another supplier. Besides that, open recommendations for other products after that, give feedback. Last characteristics are trust and forgiveness. There are 2 types of loyalty-oriented, which are transactional loyalty and emotional loyalty. Here is some advantage of loyalty-oriented. First point that you can see is, improved customer retention. Next is, brand differentiation. After that, direct communications with customers. Last advantages of loyalty-oriented is, a wealth of valuable data. Here we go to last part of loyalty-oriented, which is disadvantages of loyalty-oriented. There are 2 disadvantages of loyalty-oriented, which are all rewards programs look alike. Then the last one is loyalty comes at a price. Now we go to next subchapter, which is definition of quality-oriented. There are 4 definition where we can see the first one is, the mission and vision is balance. Next is inspire and motivated. The third is, method and timelines must be well defined. The last definition is, communication strategy. Let's go to the characteristics of quality-oriented pricing policies in marketing. We got TWP characteristics, which are performance, efficiency and usability. Here is 4 type of quality of oriented pricing, which are leadership, imitations, cost-oriented pricing, and the last is competitions. Here we can compare the advantages and disadvantages of quality-oriented. There is 4 advantages we can get. Firstly is, improved customer satisfaction. Secondly is, more effective marketing. Thirdly is, improved employees' communications, and last is, consistent product quality. Now we go to disadvantages of quality-oriented. First, we need company-wide commitment to quality improvement. The last advantages of quality-oriented is difficulty of achieving thus commitment. That's all the explanation for me, Muhammad Harith, about loyalty and quality-oriented. Hope you all will enjoy to the last session and have a nice day. Dr. Arman.
Hey, I'm back. I will be explaining about the sustainable-oriented pricing policies. What is sustainable-oriented pricing policies? Sustainable-oriented pricing policies is a leveraging sustainability. The key is to create consumer value for the cost, emphasizing the source of sustainable materials and service, and looking for energy and process efficiency to reduce total cost. Characteristic of sustainability-oriented. Intentions include effort towards maximizing pollution, resources scarcity, environmental degradation, and social challenge, while at the same time enabling entrepreneurs to maximize their profits. Type of sustainability oriented. Sustainability has three main pillars: economic, environmental, and social. These three pillars are informally referred to as people, planet, and profit. Features of sustainability oriented. Firstly, reduce energy-related costs. Energy and water costs are a prime concern for manufacturers. Attract new customers and increase sales. Tax incentive, boost workforce morals and innovations, and social impact. Disadvantage of sustainable oriented. Firstly, substantial initial expenses, data risk, complex business model, finding new suppliers can be hard, and lastly, consumer backlash.
What is penetration-oriented pricing policy? This refers to a strategy used by businesses to attract customers to a new product or service by offering a lower price initially. The lower price helps a new product or service penetrate the market and attract customers away from the competitors. There are two characteristics in penetration-oriented pricing policy. First, create brand loyalty. This occurs when a customer chooses to repeatedly purchase a product produced by the same company instead of a substitute product produced by a competitor. For example, some people will always buy a Coke at the grocery store, while other people will always purchase Pepsi. Second, capture market share means enjoying the highest profit of any of the companies serving at the market. There are four types of penetration-oriented pricing policy. The first one is price skimming. It's a product pricing strategy by which a firm charges the highest initial price that customer will pay, then lower it over time. Second is economic pricing, a pricing strategy where products have lower price due to low production costs. It allows businesses to price products according to their production value because they don't acquire the extra cost of advertising or marketing. Next is premium pricing, the practice of keeping the price of one of the product or service artificially high in order to encourage favorable perception among buyers based solely on the price. The last one is value and penetration, a marketing strategy used by businesses to attract customers to a new product or service by offering a lower price during its initial offering. The four advantages in penetration-oriented pricing policy are high adoption and diffusion, economy of scale. This is mean the company can achieve economy of scale by increasing production and lowering costs. This happens because costs are spread over the large number of goods. Marketplace dominance and increased goodwill. This is where a company is expected to attract new customers and create more product, then resulting in a combined wealth. The four disadvantages in penetration-oriented pricing policy are price war, low customer loyalty, pricing expectation and damage to a brand image that can result from the sale of counterfeit product, unfair competition, unlawful imitation, or exploiting a competitor's brand image. Alright, I think that's all for our group. Thank you. And don't forget to press button like.